What up, YouTube? It's JT. So this is a part two to my Golovkin Canelo scam series. You know, and it's just like, you know, will you guys take the bait, man? Are you gonna fall and drink this fucking Kool-Aid again? You know, and it really sucks that I have to make this fucking video, man. Because I'm not like you convicted crackheads. I'm not like you racists who live in vans. You racists who fuck with boys in Taiwan. I'm not like you guys, man. I want people to watch boxing. I want people to support boxing, okay? It sucks that I have to make this video because, you know, it's better if people buy the fight and drink the Kool-Aid. To be honest, it's better. But at the end of the day, I have to keep it real, man. This shit is a fucking farce. It's a fucking scam, okay? And it is what it is, Because if you think about it, dude, the problem with a lot of you guys, especially over there on those Nazi racist channels, you guys are little kids, man. You got a crackhead who lives with his mama's basement, okay? You got a guy who, live in a van, and all his supporters. They all think alike. It's like a group thing. They're all, they think alike. You got guys like Maxwell Bear. We don't know what his orientation is, We don't know because the amount of man defending that guy does, I don't, we don't know what his orientation is. I don't have nothing against, that other sexual orientation. But, the way this guy gets so upset if you say something about Golovkin, it's kind of, it's kind of weird, man. It's kind of weird. But the thing is this, man. If you really think about it, and you take your bias out of it and just be real, Canelo doesn't need Triple G. Canelo's 26 years old, He can afford to wait this out another 4 or 5 years, and he'll still be in his prime, and he still can take this fight, and he'll make more money. He can afford to wait this out. He could take 2 fights a year for the next 4 or 5 years, make 2 or 3 million per fight, 3 million, 3.5 million a fight, and get the big pot of money at the end of the rainbow, man. He can wait this out. Golovkin's 34. If Golovkin was 3 years younger, 3 or 4 years younger, then yes, this will be perfect for him, man. You'll see this, this will get dragged out long, but he doesn't have that luxury. He's an old man, How many guys in boxing are at the top of their game at 34? And you got to give him credit, man. You got to give him credit because he's still knocking out everybody. And his style is, using brute strength and power. It's not like he's using a lot of footwork and dancing around on his toes, where you're going to need your legs a lot. He's walking guys down, and he has devastating punching power. So he has the luxury of who knows how long he can keep going. We don't know. He might can keep going into his 40s. We don't know that. And Golovkin doesn't know that. And his team doesn't know that. They don't know how much the drop-off will be, or if there even is a drop-off, So they're trying to cash out now, And it's, it sucks, But and on top of that, they want things catered to them. They want to use some type of white privilege in boxing where everyone has to come up and fight Golovkin. Everyone has to fight at the middleweight limit. Everyone has to make these concessions to them when they make no concessions. They don't want to take 5 million. They want more. I got to give them credit because they're willing to fight anywhere. And, that's cool. But all this shit about, all these crackheads, coons, and racists, they say Golovkin will do anything. He'll fight for less money. He'll take getting lowballed. This proves it, man. So what the fuck are you guys talking about, man? Like, dude, some of you guys, man, I like I said before, I question your sexual orientation, man. You can't be a straight man getting online making these comments, man. And I don't care if you have children. I don't care if you're married. then you're bisexual, man. Because, dude, this shit is crazy, man. Like, dude, these guys literally get so upset if you don't worship Golovkin, man. It's fucking insane, man. It's insane, dude. Like, this shit is fucking insane, dude. It's worse than Pacquiao. I never thought that it would get worse than Pacquiao, because at least majority of the time with Pacquiao is a bunch of Filipino men, dude. Okay, all right, man, you guys come from a third world country, you don't have much going on over there, so you got one dude, you want to ride with him. But the sad thing about Golovkin is, most of these motherfuckers are from here. They're American, you know. They're not Russian. They're not Eastern European, At least the guy who lives in the van is supposedly Eastern European, but he's living in a shithole van in Ecuador, in another shithole country. Okay? So that tells you right there all you need to know about him. That he's suspect. He's fraud. He's a fucking clown and a fraud. But at least he supposedly is from quote unquote Eastern Europe. But we don't know. Not that I even give a fuck, but the thing is this, man. The thing is this, man. Golovkin needs to fight. Canelo doesn't need to fight. That's just the bottom line. Okay? So, in order to make this worth Canelo's while to take this fight, he's gonna have to cash out big time, man. He's gonna have to cash out big time. We're talking 20-30 million here, to make it worth his while to take this fight, because he doesn't need the fight. He's not even fighting at middleweight, and they're talking about that's how crazy this shit is, man. Canelo's never fought at the limit of middleweight. Okay? He took a couple fights at 155. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-fucking-doo. He's never fought at middleweight. They're calling for a smaller guy and demanding for the smaller guy to fight Golovkin. Does that make any motherfucking sense? It makes no sense at all, man. It makes no sense for Golden Boy to do this, man. None. Go up and then fight a guy you're gonna be a massive underdog against, a guy that's knocking everybody out, and in a fight there's a possibility that you're gonna get knocked out. There's a possibility that you're gonna get knocked out. It'll take years off your career, because especially with a smaller guy against Golovkin, man, it's and I don't want to hear that bullshit about, oh, Canelo rehydrates to this or that. First of all, none of you motherfuckers made weight with Canelo. You never made weight with him. You don't know how much he struggles to make 154. You don't know. And you don't know his official numbers of rehydration or what he walk around at. You saw a couple numbers of what he rehydrates to. But that doesn't mean shit. As we just saw with Kell Brook fight. Kell Brook outweighed Golovkin at every weigh-in there was. But who was the bigger man in the ring? Who was a stronger man? All that shit doesn't matter, man. And you convicted crackheads seem to be obsessed with men's weight. Okay? And that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, like I said, Canelo doesn't need to fight. So he's got to make it worth his while, which means they're going to keep trying to scam you guys, trying to make Canelo the bad guy, just keep throwing stuff out there. They're going to keep throwing stuff out there, to see how riled up you man defenders will get. That's what they're going to do. And, I don't know how successful they can be, because at the end of the day, Canelo's not black. So the backlash is not going to be the same as if it were Floyd Mayweather doing it. If Floyd Mayweather fought Golovkin, It'll easily do over 3 million pay-per-view buys, 3 to possibly 4. You know, you know, because a lot of this is just boiling down to people just won't get back for Floyd Mayweather. They want to blame Floyd Mayweather for everything. People are blaming Floyd Mayweather for this shit. You know, well, he has nothing to do with this. You know, why? Because the guy is black. The guy won every fight, took all his money, and retired on top. You know, you know. So these racists, they don't want that to happen again, man. They don't ever want to see that happen again. That's why they're supporting guys like Golovkin, guys like Kovalev, to beat guys like Ward, but and to beat guys like Canelo, who's young and getting it, but he's not black. So it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing as Kovalev and Ward, you know? That has a very, very deep-seated deep-seated racist hate to it. You know, as you could tell. Just go look at Thunderdome's video, last couple videos. Just look at them. Just watch them. You know? It's hard to get through, man. That someone could have that much hate for a guy for no reason at all. Making up lies. Literal lies. Literal lies, man. Lies. Ward did this. Ward ducked this. Ward scared of this. Ward got forced. It's the same. This guy, Thunderdome, made the same exact videos for Floyd Mayweather that he did for Andre Ward. Same shit. Same shit. Fight gets signed. Ward's scared. Ward's a coward. Ward got forced into the fight. Go back. Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. Floyd scared. Floyd forced him to fight. Floyd got forced by Showtime. Floyd didn't want this fight. He really don't want this fight. He's gonna get knocked out. But that's another video. We'll expose that fucking crackhead in another video, man. But as for this shit, man, support the fucking fight, man. It's a good fight for the simple fact that there's still questions, quote unquote, about Golovkin. I know he's the truth, and I know that he's gonna beat Canelo, man. You know, for the simple fact that Canelo's not a middleweight, you know, and the simple fact that he's not properly prepared for this fight right now, or will be in 2017. You know, he would need at least 3 fights at middleweight for me to make, you know, a claim that he can win this fight. He probably still can win this fight. If Golovkin's a fraud, trust me, Canelo will win, you know. So so we'll see, man. It's the young bull JT. I'm out.